What's up, you guys? It's Thomas Dude coming back at you again with another YouTube video. And today we have...
Hayden!
Okay, so what are we doing today?
Carving a pumpkin.
So, we've got our pumpkin and we've got our carving supplies. And today we're carving an Among Us character.
Yeah, but
so the first thing we need to do is cut it from the top, huh?
Yeah. Mungus? What do you mean the...
So do you think this pumpkin is gonna turn out good or not so good? When is Halloween?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So what are you gonna be for Halloween?
A creeper.
I'm talking about, see if I got it out. Oh, look, Hagen.
If you put pumpkin stuff on me, you're gonna pay the consequences.
I think maybe the seed sprouted. Maybe that's what happened. So let's talk about this game Among Us. So you see me play it, right?
Yeah.
I think the first time I played Among Us was in October, I think. And I probably wasn't imposter the first time, but
Was it like that?
it didn't run too smoothly, obviously. It was kind of just a generic first time. I didn't really know what I was doing, and it was really scary. Well, it wasn't scary, but it was just like nerve-wracking because I just didn't know what I was doing. Just had no clue as to what I was doing. Eventually, I figured it out. So I've been forcing myself to play on Polis, and I forgot what the other map is called. Those are the three maps that are out right now, are the Skeld, Polis, and whatever the other one is. I don't really remember. Oh, I played on the Skeld so many times, so I want to learn the third map. I know Polis semi-well.
Myself is until I start until the
My first time, overall I'd rate Among Us a 7 out of 10. 6 or 7 because it's not the most advanced game, but it's still pretty fun. That's the thing about it, is that it's very simple and it's not a new idea, but it's just such a hit, you know? So right now I'm drawing. I'm just gonna kind of go for it. It's not the best, but it's a pumpkin. So right now I'm just cutting the outline, or what I want to be the outline. I should probably be a little bit more careful, but yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about, there was this whole scandal about a hacker, and it was really scary. They were hacking into games and saying Trump 2020 and all this crazy stuff. So I didn't play the game for pretty much most of this week and a little bit of last week because I did not want to get involved with any of that. And I don't want a virus on my phone just to play Among Us. I don't care about the game that much. So my goal is for this to be able, for me to not mess it up so that the whole chunk falls out, because that will be pretty embarrassing. Hopefully this works. I didn't test it to see if it'll actually work, so this might be just a total fail. But I also want to talk about how I feel about October. So beginning of October, October is my birthday month, or my birth month. And I like pumpkin stuff. I discovered last year that I like pumpkin flavored, at least I like pumpkin flavored cookies. One of my friends made some and she offered them, and I totally declined her the first few times, and I was like, you know, pumpkin stuff is not my thing. And then she gave me these pumpkin cookies, the ones that I made in a recent video, which shout out to Shia for giving me the recipe, but you should also go watch my video that has 16 views. But they were my jaw dropped. They were just so good. And honestly, Halloween has never been a big holiday for me. I always dressed up and I always went trick-or-treating, but it was just something that we did. It wasn't something that I necessarily got the most excited about, but I still enjoyed it. But the whole scary aspect, not for me. I don't enjoy scary movies. I just don't. See, my thing is with scary movies, or if I watch a movie where someone dies, I can't just watch the movie and then just move on with the rest of my day. I'll be thinking about it for the rest of for months afterwards. So yeah, so this is actually like kind of working out how I wanted it to, which is good. Kind of unexpected because I learned from a young age that I'm not like crafts usually never work out for me. Okay, so my goal with this whole thing is honestly not to make it look like the prettiest thing ever. I just kind of want to get it done because it's been on my list to do and it's literally like the day before Halloween now. But is it functional? We'll have to see, honestly.
You have to cut off the carrot curves. Ew.
Now the whole thing is basically ruined. It's not fully functioning, but I think we can still work with it. So, as we see, it's not too hot, not too good. This is what it looks like. And it's all nice and dandy until you put it down and then it falls. But now we're going to cut to me displaying it at night. Okay, so it's the next day. I kind of had like, just kind of gave up on the pumpkin. So now that we know that the pumpkin failed, I'm going to destroy it. My plan is to use a trash bag as a tarp, so I'll cut the trash bag. So this is my ghetto makeshift tarp. So I'm going to run and go get the pumpkin. I'm going to go outside and throw the pumpkin on the ground.
There.
You don't need a scooter. Put the scooter down.
Are you going to lock the bucket?
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, we crushed the pumpkin. Happy Halloween.